Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy to see you. I'm really happy to see you. Hi, everybody. Yomu, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. There's some issues today. Technical issues, technical difficulties. Good morning, everybody. As usual, it is I, Vesper Noir, the resident scholar of the Adventures Guild Tempest and a member of HOLOSTARS English, and we're doing a weird little Zatsudan 1 hour type deal. Yeah. It seems to be working. So, like, if I do a standard Zatsudan, it's like 2 to 3 hours. I think it would take me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do what I originally wanted to do. I had 115 pictures of bicycles ready to go. I had 115 pictures. I had to put them up on PowerPoint because my OBS started to bog down when I just uploaded them as images, so I had to use it as a PowerPoint. I can add more. I mean, I woke up this morning to prepare it, and there were more bicycles. I was like, I missed a couple. Dang it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back into the old PowerPoint and add the ones that I missed because I want to see all of them. There were some good ones, too. There's some really good ones. Yeah. But I just feel like if server goes down, if there are issues, if there are issues, I'll just be like, man, I was really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna take the place of tomorrow's power wash. I'm not gonna do power wash tomorrow, and then I'll just do a really, really long, because I feel like if I add all of the bikes, it's probably gonna be over 3 hours. I'll do like a 3-hour stream where I'm just looking at bicycles. Yeah. One of them was a belt drive. I want to talk about the miraculousness of a belt drive bicycle. Ooh. Yeah. Which, by the way, I wanted to bring something up. There were a lot of cool tweets, a lot of cool people that showed me their bikes, but unfortunately what they did was, and I understand this, it's like, if you're like worried about like security issues and you're just like, I don't know if I want to like show my actual equipment, it might be like risky or whatever. I understand that. But like if you posted a picture of your bicycle's model that was like on the official website, like a stock photo of the bicycle, unfortunately I can't show that on stream. Cause that photo doesn't belong to me, could get me in big trouble. So like I'm only allowed to show pictures that you take of your bicycle. I noticed at least 6 or 7 photos that were like clearly like stock photos from the official Trek website, from the official Specialized website, from the official State Bicycle website, and it's just like I can't show that. I'm sorry. Yeah. So to those people, I apologize. And then like, but everything else I tried to show. Like one dude took a picture of a bicycle, like just a wheel de-locked to a rack. Somebody put like one of their tweets was just the wheel, just like a single wheel. It's not even a bicycle. It's not 2 wheels. It's just a wheel locked to a rack. And I added that in there because it's not a stock photo. But yeah. Yep. Here's some T-funds. Thank you very much, Phil Covenant. Nikki GZ, thank you very much for the super chat. It's time to buy a bike. I mean, I highly recommend buying used, just to see if you're into it. Ulysses Fartknocker, thank you very much for the super chat. Paid attention for the bicycle photos. Had a tricycle made for adults that I made used for years. Kind of miss that thing. Yo, adult tricycles are kind of cool. They're kind of cracked. I think there was 2 of those. I think I saw at least 1 or 2 of those. Yeah. Are there bicycles with a shaft drive? Yes, they exist, but they're not very efficient. Like a shaft drive bicycle in theory, which by the way, the shaft permissions have been added. Shaft permissions have been we've regained shaft permissions. So you can no longer force me to end a stream. No. We've regained shaft permissions. You cannot force me to end a stream. No. You aunties can't get me to quit a stream early this time. We've regained shaft perms. Yes. Slapping Vesper's butt cheek. Thank you very much for the super chat. Unicycle gang. Okay. Sushi, thank you for the gifted memberships. I watched a YouTube video of a man that was trying to unicycle across every continent on Earth. He had like a long distance like unicycle with a mountain bike tire, like a really thick tire, and he had like a bag strapped to the back of it with like a bivy sack, which is not a bivy sack. Is not a bivy sack is not it's not a tent. It's just a bag that goes over your sleeping bag to prevent it from getting. Yeah. To prevent condensation from getting to it. Yeah. It's called a bivy sack. What's like the full name? Like bio. I don't know how to pronounce the word because I've never heard it said out loud. I've only like read it. What's the actual word for it? Hold on a second. Yeah, biovac sack. That's what it's called. Bivovac. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce bivouac? Like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Bivouac. Ah, bivouac. A bivouac sack. Bivouac. 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 Bivvy? I call it a bivvy, and every bicycle tourist I've talked to calls it a bivvy. A bivvy sack. Yes, like in Eurocamp. Oh man, I love Eurocamp. Eurocamp was 10 out of 10. It was excellent. I loved it. But it gave like me the world's greatest bait and switch ever. It gave me the world's greatest bait and switch because the first episode, she's on like a really cute folding bike, and she's bicycle touring. Like she's like riding her bicycle up a mountain, and then she goes camping. It's like oh, bicycle camping. She's just like me, for real, for real. And I got like super excited. And then in episode 2, she buys a scooter. Nothing against scooters. But it's just like in episode 2, she buys a scooter and she never rides a bicycle ever again. And it's kind of like, oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. The betrayal. Susan Lucario fan, thank you very much for the super chat. Congrats on 2 months since you debuted. Yeah, it's been a crazy 2 months. Yeah, I don't know. We were prepared for a grind. We were prepared for a grind. It's just, yeah. It was like nuts. I don't think we should talk about it, but like we were doing like predictions. We're doing predictions of like how our debut would go and like what our fan base would look like and stuff like that, and the health of our fan base, and I don't want to give like a straight number, but it's like even the most optimistic of us is probably like less than a tenth of what ended up. Yeah, like it's like tenfold. Like what actually happened is like tenfold above. Who was correct? None of us were correct. Literally none of us were correct. The one that was closest was like way off. It's fine though. It's fine. You guys have done great. Ori and Johnson, thank you very much for the super chat. Giga Chat, hello, good morning. Giga question, have you ever heard of a game called Elite? Yes! Yes, I've heard of Elite Dangerous. I've heard of Elite Dangerous. I want to play it. Have you guys heard of it? That game is like nuts on VR. That game is freaking insane on VR. That game is like... So on Altare's recommendation, I'm going to get a Valve Index, and like, if I can get permissions for Elite Dangerous, it's like way up there. Yeah, it's deep space trucking. Bro, I'm going to get like a space trucker hat, and I'm just going to... Do you remember Cowboy Bebop? My favorite episode of Cowboy Bebop, my number one favorite episode of Cowboy Bebop is the space trucker episode with, what's her name? VT? VT? Remember the trucker lady? And then, like, people have to try to guess her name, and if they get it wrong, like, she takes their money, and then the person that gets it right, she gives them the entire role. VT? Was it VT? Yeah. I'm gonna do like a spoof on that. I'm gonna get like a space trucker hat, and then I'm gonna be driving my space truck around in Elite Dangerous, and then people are gonna have to try to guess my like real ass name. My manager would like pull the plug on my stream if I did that. They would like 100% torpedo my stream and then immediately pull me into a meeting. And it's like, Vesper? Vesper? Excuse me? Excuse me, Vesper? Excuse me? Could you imagine if I did that? Like I was doing like a trucker stream and you have to try to guess my like actual real name. Like that would like full on dox me. And it's like, if I get it right, like I have to PayPal you like $20,000. Graduation speedrun. This will be just our little secret. Shh. It'll be just our little secret. Shh. Don't tell my manager. Don't tell them. But I love that episode. Oh, that was my favorite episode of Cowboy Bebop. Cause like the villain was this like little Woody Allen looking mother effer, right? The villain of that episode of Cowboy Bebop was this like tiny little like just a little guy. He was like a Woody Allen looking dude. Ah, that's a great episode. Cowboy Bebop was so good. Are there any people in chat that missed out on it? Are there any people that missed out on Cowboy Bebop? I would love to like talk for a little bit about it. About like how good it was. It was so good. Oh, lots of people have missed out. I highly recommend it. Okay. Let me try to sell Cowboy Bebop for you, okay? Let me try to sell it for you. It's a 2-core anime. So there's only, what, 24, 26 episodes? I think 26. 26 episodes, and you're done. Done. It's not going to be like a 900 episode crazy, like, it's just 26 episodes, and it's like done. It has one of the most perfect endings I've ever seen in an anime. The ending is like, chef's kiss. You will not be disappointed with the ending. And finally, it's semi-episodic. It's semi-episodic, which means that I'd say 80% of the episodes don't really connect to one another. They're like completely self-contained episodes, and you could watch one in a vacuum. So you could watch it at your own pace. You could watch an episode and be like, okay, cool. And knowing that the next episode wouldn't be connected to it, the one before it, you could just watch it at your own pace. I'm trying to sell Cowboy Bebop to the youngsters in my chat, the youngster vesties that haven't watched it. It's so good. It's so freaking good. What about the pacing? Pacing is like 10 out of 10. Like I said, 80% of the episodes are episodic. The main goal of the episodic episodes is to just kind of get you acclimated to the characters and let you know about like their little quirks. And then the little quirks that you learn about in the episodic episodes, like come back into play in the storyline episodes where like there's like actual plot going on and it's connected to the end of the, it's just good. It's really good. It's so good. The characters are really, really like well, fleshed out. Is it sad? Unfortunately, yes, it's pretty sad. Yeah. But not in like a drama way. It's like sad in a wistful way. It's not sad as if like you're witnessing something sad happening. It's sad as if like you're remembering something that was sad 10 years ago, and it's just kind of like like a little bit of like wistful sadness. It's good. It's really good. Melancholic. Yeah, it's melancholic. It's so good. All right, Space Dandy is amazing. Gintama is amazing, but they're amazing in completely different ways. Space Dandy is really good. See you, Space Cowboy. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. So good. The trucker episode, Elite Dangerous. And then instead of VT, my name is VN. And you have to like guess my name. And then everybody is guessing it, and I'm just like ignoring it. Completely ignoring it. Couldn't get into space, Danny. Cowboy Bebop is kind of the same. No, they're very different. They're extremely different. They're not. No. They're good in very different ways. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh, DMCA! Whoops. Too good, too bad. Ah, so good. My least favorite episode is also one of the best episodes. Isn't that crazy? And it's not my least favorite episode because I didn't enjoy it. It's my least favorite episode because I went back and I watched like all of them and I had to order them from least favorite to most favorite. And it's like, that's a banger episode. Why is that at the bottom of the list? That's a really good episode. It's the monkey virus one. The one where like the monkey business episode. That's like my least favorite episode, but that's still like a 10 out of 10 episode. It's so good. The monkey one. Looks like you're about to be shafted by DMCA. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, Cowboy Bebop watch along. Ah. Unbound Soul, thank you very much for the super chat. Real Folk Blues karaoke one day for the first anniversary. Ooh. Yeah. Folk songs. That might be kind of cool. Kind of into it. Favorite main character. Ooh. Okay, when I was a youngster, I was like a Spike stan all the way. When I was a youngster, I was like, Spike is so cool, I want to be just like him. And then now that I'm older, Jet. Jet or Ed? Can I ruin a bit? Can I ruin a bit for you? Like, it's not plot related. I just want to talk about like one part of Cowboy Bebop because it's a joke that they use in 2 separate episodes. So the basic plot is that they're space bounty hunters. It's like a crew of people, and the main ship is called the Cowboy Bebop. Like, that's the name of their big ship. And they're a bunch of bounty hunters that go hunt for bounties. And it's cool, right? But they're like, for the level of skill that they have in being badass, they're surprisingly bad at bounty hunting. I think they very rarely actually get a bounty. They're just like, for the level of like skill and ability they have, they're like pretty shitty at bounty hunting. So they're like constantly poor. And like a running joke is that like Jet, the dad of the group, is making like a steak and bell pepper stir fry. And then the people look into the pan and it's just bell peppers. And they're like, why would you call it a steak stir fry if there's only bell peppers? And it's like, we're too poor. If you want steaks for closers. Always be closing. ABC. Get out there and get a bounty and then you'll have steak and your bell peppers and beef. Use your imagination. I saw a question up there. Have you received any of your ordered items yet? Okay, I've ordered 3 of them, and they're on the cheaper end of the spectrum. One of them came in. I don't think I'm supposed to talk about any of that, just to keep it 100% safe. It did not get delivered to my home address. It did not get delivered to my home address. It got delivered to a different address, just to be 100% safe. One of them has arrived. And I'm kind of like staggering it and just trying to keep it on the down low, you know? Yeah. Sorry we didn't let you buy Spice and Wolf. I mean, I would have liked it. The whole vibe I was going for with the membership opening stream, the whole vibe was kind of like, you guys are just supporting us like this crazy amount, right? Just beyond. I don't think we've made content to deserve this. Ah, man, I'm gonna get like dunked on for this, but I'm just gonna say, because I believe it with my heart. I don't think any of us have made like the quality of content that lives up to the support that you're giving us yet. We're gonna do some crazy ass shit, and it's gonna be like, oh, that's why I'm like in on this group of like dudes. It's an investment, yeah, but like it's an investment, which means like you haven't gotten back the level of content that you deserve yet. Anyways, so I was thinking like with what we've gotten back so far, like what if it was like you guys are like directly buying me something, so you could look at this thing that I receive, and I'm gonna take pictures of it, and I'm gonna use it. Maybe not the dehydrated underwear, but I'll use like basically everything. I'll use basically, maybe not the dehydrated underwear, but like basically everything else, I'll use it. And then you could think, yeah, like that's where it went. That's where it went. And that was the mindset behind why I came up, you know. I didn't come up with it. I yoinked it from a facecam streamer, but yeah. The fish flops. Literally Captain Underpants. Dorita Susuma, thank you very much for that Akasupa with no message. You're like T-posing on me, and I'm very intimidated. Crazy Cat, thank you for the Akasupa. Just saying, you're entertaining, inspiring, simple as that. We support your decision. Yeah, I feel like we had a lot of fun. And then the voting is kind of like your ability to say like, no, I don't want to buy that for you. No. Or yes, I want you to buy that because I think it would be funny. Click yes. And then it gives that little bit of spice, right? A little bit of spice. I feel like the psychic damage you've taken from your council senpai was worth the support you've received up till now. I think we have enough slots for more emotes. Yes, indeed. We have 10 more emotes coming along. I'm still in the process of gathering up what I want it to be, but I've already put in the money for 10 more emotes. They're gonna come when they're gonna come. Yeah. Okay. Our support is 100% justified. The oral Vesper psychiatry session was one of the funniest things I've seen in a lot. That makes me super happy. That makes me really happy. It was a good bit, right? It was like a little bit like risky when you didn't know what we were gonna do. Because it's like, that's a serious topic, dude. You shouldn't mess around with a topic like that. Because it's like, it's a risky topic. And I was like, that's what's gonna draw people in. Because it's like, is this gonna be yabai? Like, what the F is gonna go on? And then it's like a Charlie Brown bit, which is like the most inoffensive freaking cartoon since the beginning of time. Is Charlie Brown. Like, what, are you gonna cancel Charlie Brown? Like Chuck Schumer? It's Charlie Brown, dude. It's on the TV every Christmas. Yeah, I did not expect Senpai to be that cursed. I did a fair amount of research, and I was like, okay, seems like the cool and aloof type. Seems like the cool type. Okay, that might be kind of funny. And then like the level of cursed energy was just like, where did this come from? What happened? Peanut perms lost. I was not prepared for cursed firepower of that magnitude. And nobody warned me. Literally. Oh, come on, dude. Leroy Jenkins? Oh, come on, man. Nobody warned me. My mental defenses cannot repel cursed firepower of that magnitude. It was... cause it's a bit, and it's like, I get it. Like, the whole thing was like, the bit is that, like, I get trolled, and it's like, I get trolled. That's the bit, where, like, you come at me, and then you say shit to rustle my jimmies, to, like, get into my head, and just, like, unsettle me. And then Senpai was like, alright, how bad do you want it to be? And I was like, just cut loose. Just try to make me as uncomfortable as possible. And then she did the John Cena thing. It's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? And I was like, yeah, how bad could it be? How bad could it be? I'm about to ruin this man's whole career. I'm gonna make you regret getting up in the morning, old man. I hope you have your last will and testament prepared, because I'm sending you to your grave. Unleash the Kraken. It was so bad she had to turn back time. God's been waiting to meet you, old man. Let me out. That let me out was like real. Imagine like all collabs take place in like a Thunderdome like arena. Besties, join me in closing your eyes and imagining every collab in HoloPro takes place in a Thunderdome like structure. That's just the way the HoloLive rolls. You lower the Thunderdome, and then like it doesn't go up until like everybody is dead, except until there's like one person standing. So just imagine us in the Thunderdome, and it's just like, I need out. I give up. Please let me out. And here comes the steel chair. No mercy, no mercy. Vesper's mascot is a white flag. I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. I can't. I just give up. Yeah, I give up. I just can't. No, I give up. White flag. I can't. I can't. Are you still traumatized? Yes. Yeah. I would say I'm about 45% traumatized. It was at 100% immediately after the collab. And then now I'm at about 45% traumatized. No, absolutely not. You think I'm an idiot? Do you think I'm a fool? I barely survived. No more council collabs. No more. You can't make me. You can't make me do another one. I don't want to go back. Please, he's already dead. He's already dead. No more. I just can't. I can't. I'm gonna die. Please, no more. No, I don't want to go back. Don't make me. No. No. It's not. No. Please don't. Please. I want to be a HOLOSTAR for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. The content, do it for the bit. I beg you. I beg you, no. No, no. When is the next Boomer versus Zoomer? I don't know, man. I don't know. The bit is gonna kill this man. No, I don't want that. I want to be a Holostar 10 years at least. No, 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 no. I'll actually die. I will actually perish. I will actually perish. An ultra zoomer. Please no. Yo, worms? Yes. I didn't get as much practice as I wanted to, but I finished like pretty much all of the tutorial stuff, and then I was like doing a little bit of like free practice with the games and stuff like that. The game has changed a lot. Specifically the crafting. The crafting was never in the game, and it's just kind of like interesting. Okay. But a lot of this stuff is kind of the same, so. Because you could craft. Did you know that, like, alright, so I think the key to beating that, the key to like being really good at that game is that you can craft twice per round. A turn being the turn of a player, and a round being all players take one turn. So in every round, you can craft twice. You can craft on your turn, and you can craft once in between your turn. And I think the person that crafts consistently twice every round is the one that's going to win in the end. Yeah. Did turrets get banned? As far as I know, no rules have changed. They're going with the original rule set of the of Group 1, just to keep it fair. Just to keep it fair. Crafting did not exist when I played Worms. Like, that was not a thing. You just had all the weapons. No, I refuse to coward strat. I refuse to. I would rather get knocked out than dig. Okay. You could take that to the bank, Vesties. Okay. You could take that. If it turns into another like coward strat where everybody's like digging to the top, I'll jump into the water. I'll jump into the water, and while I jump into the water, I'll get up out of my chair, turn my butt towards my mic, and spank my butt as I die. You'll hear me like spank my own butt as I die. I refuse to be a coward. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. I refuse. They can kiss my ass as I get knocked out of the tournament. I refuse to be a coward. Don't fart. Daddy chill. Clip it and ship it, boys. Mitchell Dixon, thank you very much for the super chat. Hey Vesper, just saying I love the stuff that you and the boys are putting out. Keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing what's to come. Thank you very much. We're gonna do our best. We got a lot of good stuff planned. The best is yet to come. Like, stuff is finally starting to come together. D&D podcast. We got a couple other stuff. Dez in particular has got something really interesting this week. Did you guys check Dez's schedule? Did you guys check Dez's schedule? Wait. No, that's next week. No, that's next week. You have no idea. You fools. You have no idea what Dez has planned. Dez has something interesting. It's next week, and it's going to be amazing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I refuse. You're not going to get anything out. Jimmy the Squealer has been disposed of. Jimmy the Squealer is dead. I like, the phone rings, I pick up, and you're asking for Jimmy the Squealer, and it's like, sorry, Jimmy the Squealer is dead. No, I'm not going to tell you. What I will say is that it's a test run. It's a test run. Because Dez is like, I feel like this would be really funny. And it's like potentially repeatable. Like, it would be really funny, and then we could do it over and over again, and it would be like, it would still be funny, which is like the dream, right? And then he's like, okay, so we'll test it out next week, and then if it's good, if people like it, then we can try it again and like change it up a little bit. The concept is like amazing. I think it's really funny. I think it's like really, really good. And that's what we're all about. Like, we're constantly trying to think of like new things that we can bring out, and people will be like, ah, that's really funny. I like that. And then the ideal would be like, that's so funny. I want to see it again. Funny little man on the TV. Bring it out again. You're like reclining in a chair, and then like you're being fed grapes, and then you're like, I enjoyed that, little man. More. And then more of it comes out. And then like the members of like Tempest is like, yes, my lord. We give you more. Is it weird? That's how we imagine like the tempura. Like our fan base, like you're just like a bunch of like decadent nobles that are just like reclining in a plush velvet like ottoman or like whatever it's called. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You're just like reclining in a plush velvet like lounge chair, and you're like, ha 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 ha. Your words amuse me, funny little man. More. An Elmsworth chair. Ah, so good. I'm not gonna, that's it. I'm not gonna tell you anything else about what Dez has planned, but all, like, he pitched it, and then all three of us were like, that's a banger idea. I feel like you could do that at least once a month for the next 3 years. Like, I think if he did it every week, it would get kind of like stale, but I think he could pull it off like once a month. It'll be like the last Thursday of the month. Boom, this comes out, and everybody's like, ooh, I can't wait. Like, these are always good. And I think like once a month, he could pull it out and it would just be like really good for like the next 3 years. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Sebastian Segundo, thank you for the super chat. Dance, old monkey. Dance on my funny screen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm dizzy now. Oh, I'm a little dizzy. Oh, like, my brain was like sloshing around in my brain juices. Oh, I'm a little dizzy. Hold on. Oh, I got a little bit dizzy. We didn't say stop. Yes, sir, Crispy Queen. Yeah, I'm actually getting dizzy. I have to stop. You crashed my chat. Oh, like I'm actually getting dizzy. Stop, you may now rest. Oh, I'm getting a little dizzy. Did someone say hit the whoa? Who said that? That one guy you... I refuse to hit the whoa. I have to, once I get a 3D model. That might be like 2 years from now. I made a promise, and I try to keep my promises. But until I get that, yeah. Who said hit the whoa? Ban them! Ban them! Hit the whoa, old man. I'm a tryhard. I'm a tryhard. When the day comes, and the day may never come, This day may never come, but when it does and I have to hit the woe, I will practice it until it's perfect. Okay? I'm going to do my very best to like make it like accurate to what it actually is. You know what, Lamo? I'll throw in a free yoinky sploinky just for you. Okay, Lamo? Just for you. When I hit the wall, I'll throw in a free yoinky sploinky. There you go. Question mark A. Thank you for the super chat. Live by the bit, die by the bit. Oh! A chance to practice my extremely bad. Gomen no aji. Moist. No! I got moisted by a Japanese vestie. Ah, it stings. Ah, it stings. Ah. Ah, it stings. Ah. They got me. What's the kanji? What does the kanji mean? Moistuto kanji ki. What's the kanji mean? Ski? Ski ka. Gomen no aji. Moisto ski ka. Ski. Oh! Like. Su in. The su in ski and then the ki. Okay. It hurts. Itai. Itai ze. Crit damage. He's dying out here. I am. 100-year Tempest. Thank you, Danchi. Much appreciated. We all believe it. We can do it. We can. Doctor, saturated with liquid. I'm okay with that. Saturate is like A-okay. I like that word. Kafka on the short, thank you very much for the super chat. I agree with you on moist. It feels gross and slimy. Yeah, like my brain is conjured with like the idea of like, oh, that's gonna mold. In about like 12 hours, like a mold spore is gonna land on something that's moist, and then it's just gonna, yeah. Just say kirai or dai kirai. Yeah. The Craig Gonzalez. I'm not gonna say that, but thank you for the super chat. Ugh, I just. Ugh. Ugh. Mold. No. People are gonna call me like weak. People are gonna call me weak for this. I have a family member that calls me weak for this, right? If I've got like a bag of bread and I see like a single spot of mold on a single slice of bread, I throw the whole thing away. And my family member is like, come on, Ves. Come on. Don't be wasteful. Come on. Just throw the piece of bread away. That, yeah. The bike review is not done. For anybody that's tuning in right now, I apologize. Pretty much all morning, I was given info that it wasn't just like a one-off. It happened like twice or maybe even 3 times. It happened multiple times where YouTube streams went down. Like they just permanently went into like the loading phase, and then like the streamer would have to restart the stream and stuff like that. And I've been really looking forward to the bike rating stream. I've been really looking forward to it. It's just I mean, I really like Worms, but actually my number one stream that I was looking forward to was the bike. I rate the Vesties bicycle stream. It's just I've been really like looking forward to it all week, and I don't want it to get interrupted. And I know that I could just restart the stream, but I'm rescheduling it. I'm just doing a Zatsudan this morning, and then tomorrow, instead of Power Wash, which is like an open collab, I was gonna play Power Wash, and any of the boys that are awake could join in. And if I recall correctly, my character in Power Wash is Magni Dezmond, right? Like, I'm playing Dez, and he started up a power washing business. It would be really weird if Dez was actually awake and joined, because it's just like, who's Dez? Who's Dez? Is it me playing Dez? Or is it Dez being Dez playing Dez? He could be you. He could be me. He could be it. Yeah. But, Dezception. I'm gonna move Power Wash once again. I'm gonna move Power Wash. And then I'm gonna do my bicycle rating stream tomorrow. Which, by the way, everybody, I know some people are just gonna be like, oh, there's no way I could make this stream. There's no way I could make it. It's just not gonna happen. It's only gonna be once a month, right? It's only gonna be once a month. Once a month, one of my members only streams is gonna be like ideal time for people that are tuning in from Asia. So tomorrow I'm literally doing a members only stream at 4 a.m. Pacific. I'm doing a stream at 4 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, which will be around like 6 o'clock-ish. Sometime around like 5, 6, 7 o'clock if you're tuning in from Asia. It's a members only stream, and it's going to be at 4 a.m. Pacific time. And it's only going to be once a month. Like, the members only stream are always going to be on Saturday, but they're going to move around. The time is going to change, and it's going to be like a good time for this time zone, a good time for this time zone. And for me, a good time is always dinner time. I think dinner time is the ideal time to watch a streamer, because you're just like eating food. Maybe you spent the whole day working and now you're just at home relaxing. Yeah. It should not be 6 a.m. for Indonesia. It should not be. Hold on. Let me double check. It should be like 5 p.m., I think. 4 a.m. PST to Indonesia time. It should be 6 p.m. in Indonesia. It should be exactly 6 p.m. In Japan, it's 3 a.m. Oh, right now. Yeah, right now it's super late. I understand that, like, yeah. Because I do see people, Vesties that are tuning in from Asia, and then they're like, oh, I'm watching Vesper at 1 a.m. I'm watching Vesper at 2 a.m. Yeah. And I apologize. I chose this time and I'm sticking to it, but I do feel I do wish I could also stream at a good time for you guys. I do wish that. I'm definitely vibing. I'm feeling the 10 a.m. slot. Like the young bloods that are coming up in an eventual Stars EN 2, they can pry the 10 a.m. slot from my cold dead fingers. That's an exaggeration. I would actually be really happy if somebody would join me at this time. Then we can get a little bit more variety, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing to have more variety. But I'm kind of like sticking to it. The 10 a.m. slot is mine. No one's gonna take it from me. But I also want to mix it up a little bit. And I think the membership streams are how I'm gonna mix it up. So tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. Pacific time, 4 a.m. Pacific time, I will be doing a members only stream. And it's only going to be once a month. 10 a.m. Gollum. Oh, I'm tearing up my throat. I shouldn't do that. I do a pretty good Gollum. I do a pretty good Smeagol. Yeah. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yes, it will be a Zatsu. It will be a Zatsudan for sure. And I'll try to go for about, I'm thinking 2 hours. What do you guys think? I think 2 hours. I can't be like Dez and do like a freaking like 6.5 hour members only stream. That's like too much for me. But I'm thinking like a 2 hour members only Zatsudan, 4 a.m., something like that. Indeed. 10 a.m. is really good for the EU gang. It's good. I think, because occasionally you do have Holo Pro members that stream it around like noon Pacific. You do see it. And then it starts to like fill out, but there's just like nothing. There's like one streamer from like 7 a.m. to noon is just like one absolute legend just holding down the fort. And it's just like, no. There has to be like more people willing, you know? Yeah. Anyways, I think I've said everything that I want to say about like time zones and schedules and stuff like that. That's just no need to talk more about it. That's just the way that I think. That's the mindset that went into me choosing this time slot. Oyasumi, thank you very much for the super chat. 10 a.m. slot is mine. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I sacrificed? No one will ever beat Dez's Green Goblin voice. It's so good. I reject my humanity, Jojo. Dez's GG voice is so good. You're the only Tempest member I can watch live except when Dez does a crazy endurance string. Thank you very much. Yeah. We all kind of like hold down a good spot, right? For how chaotic and like not well planned out Tempest is, we kind of have a good grasp on like where to cover each other, right? I feel bad for the leader. Yeah, Altare just covers everything. So it's just like, I cover this, Dez covers this, Axel covers this, and then Altare is like, okay, I'll get any time you guys are not covering. And it's like, bro, you need to sleep, dude. That's like not good. You should seriously sleep. Is nuts. I have no idea how he plays roguelikes in the morning. Yeah, same, dude. Same. Sasuga leader. The boy is cracked. I kind of want to try out the new Modern Warfare. I was watching him play it. I kind of want to try it. I told myself I would never play another Modern Warfare game ever again. But it might pull me back in. It actually looks pretty fun. Especially if I have somebody to play with. Listen, man, nothing against the game. Modern Warfare is a great game series, but you could only be teabagged by a shitty 12-year-old so many times before you're like, okay, I'm done. I just never want to play this game ever again. After like the 50th kid with like a cracking voice that's just like teabagging my corpse, I was just like, maybe I just shouldn't play this game anymore. Maybe I just move on to something else. It's a skill issue. I understand. Viver, yeah, Viv, I understand that it's a skill issue. I understand. Sky Limit Art, I understand that it's a skill issue. Skill issue, teabagging back. Yeah. I understand. But all right, can I turn that back around to you? Let's say I put in the hours, I gained this skill, right? I gained the requisite skill to get the kill and then start like counter teabagging, right? They still won. Like this 12-year-old forced a grown man working 40, 50 hours a week to waste like all of his free time for like 4 months to gain the requisite skill to teabag him. So he still wins. This little shithead still wins. He still wins. Right? Daddy chill. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this one might be heading to the bonk factory. I did like the DMCA with Tank. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try to do a stream where the goal is to dox myself, and then the whole like teabagging a 12-year-old. I feel like this is heading straight for the bonk factory. The only reason like the plug hasn't been pulled is that like it's the weekend. It's like 4 a.m. on a weekend in Japan, so it's just like I could do whatever I want. I could play music from the mouse and like I've got like a 2-day grace period before I graduate. No, my manager would probably come in on a weekend. My manager would probably come in on a weekend and like just kick open the door and like rack a shotgun. I heard you was talking shit, bitch. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. Again, I apologize that I just didn't have the guts. I didn't have the guts. See, the stream didn't go down, right? The stream didn't go down. So I guess I could have done as scheduled my bicycle stream, but I just didn't want to risk it. So I'm pushing it to tomorrow. Hopefully, like, all of the issues will be solved and it'll be like very reliable and steady tomorrow, and it's not gonna go down. At 4 a.m., I will do a 2-hour members only Zatsudan, 4 a.m. Eastern time. And then at 10 a.m., then my normal time. At 10 a.m., my normal time, I'll do the bike rating stream. And I'm gonna add all of the stuff. Because people are still tweeting me bicycles, and I finished making my PowerPoint at 1 a.m. last night. And then people were like tweeting at me at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So I missed a couple of you guys. I'm gonna shove that. I'm gonna shove your bikes into the PowerPoint. I'm just gonna shove it right in there. And then I'll get everybody's bikes. Yeah. Sebastian Segundo, thank you for the super chat. Talking mad doo-doo for someone in bonking range? You guys ever watch Tombstone? I wanted to do a bit based on Tombstone. Where my manager, they're Doc Holliday, right? They're like Doc Holliday, and my manager is like drunk, and it's like, who are you gonna drunk? Who are you gonna bonk? Who are you gonna bonk with that stick, drunkard? You're so drunk, you're probably seeing double. And my manager's like, well, you see here, I got 2 sticks, one for the each of you. And they pull out like 2 bonk sticks. I've got 2 bonk sticks, one for the both of you. That's my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene in Tombstone. Wait, is it my favorite scene? Let me think. Yeah, that's probably my favorite scene. I also like the actual shootout scene. The actual like OK Corral scene, where they're like tensely looking at there's like a stare down. They're just like looking at each other and they're all like sweating. And then like Doc Holliday literally like winks at somebody just to like tease them. He gives them like a teasing little like wink like that. and then like you see the rage building in like one of the dudes, and then like White is like, "Aw, hell." He knows like they're gonna fight. That's Axel. You stupid asshole. That's Axel. Axel 100%. In a situation where we should de-escalate, Axel would just wink. That's Axel. Axel would 100% wink in a position where we should de-escalate. He's like, let's just see what happens. Let's just throw out a cheeky wink, and whatever happens, happens, right? All right, everybody. Funny man on the television. I request another wink. Okay. One more. There you go. That one was just for you. Blow a cheeky kiss. Okay. There you go. Okay, everybody. Thank you for your understanding. I just didn't want to risk my bicycle rating stream, and if it went down again, like, it would have ruined my mood. If I was like in the middle of rating the Vesties bicycles and my stream went down, it would have like actually tanked my mood for the rest of the day. I just didn't want to risk it. And it'll go on tomorrow, okay? I hope you guys had fun with the little mini Zatsudan. And yeah, I'll be playing Worms tonight. Is there anything else we're doing tonight? I think it's just Worms, I think. Is it just Worms? I believe it's just Worms. Yeah. Nothing else. Gonna try to practice for that. I have stuff to do. I have singing to do. I've got a lot of practice that I need to do, but I think I want to get in at least 2 hours of practice, maybe 2.5, something like that. Alrighty, everybody. Take care. Wherever you're tuning in from, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, in the middle of the night, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please go over to that Worms collab and cheer me on. It's like just send me your spirit energy, and I'll be making a spirit bomb, and I'll try to win it. I'm like reasonably confident I can qualify, but I'd like to win it. I want to be number 1. Yeah. Coward strat? I refuse. Okay, everybody. Take care. I'll see you tonight, okay? Goodbye. Thank you.